If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell icon to get the latest updates.
Welcome to ZaranTech on Edit Datasets and Fields in Workday Prism Analytics. In this video, we will learn about derived datasets, pipelines, transformation stages, managing fields, and Prism calculated fields. Disclaimer. The agenda for this video is derived datasets, pipelines, transformation stages, manage fields, Prism calculated fields. A derived dataset is created by importing an existing dataset or table. You can create a derived dataset from a base dataset, a table, or from another derived dataset. Derived datasets allow you to blend and transform data from multiple sources into one final dataset for publishing. The number of derived datasets depends on the complexity and modularity needed for maintenance, testing, and troubleshooting. This diagram shows an example of creating derived datasets. The sales-based dataset is used to create two derived datasets for different purposes. Use the Edit Dataset task to make changes to a dataset. This page acts like a single-page application, allowing you to interact with elements dynamically. Make any desired changes and click Save to save all changes. You can access the Edit Dataset page by right-clicking a dataset name and selecting Edit, clicking the Edit button on the View Dataset page, or running the Edit Dataset task. Key elements of the Edit Dataset page include Pipeline Details panel, Pipeline List, Stage Statistics, Add Field button, Example Data Table, Sample Rows, Inspector panel, View toggle, Save and Go to Catalog buttons. In addition, datasets can be copied by right-clicking on the data catalog and selecting Copy. This diagram provides an overview of data transformation in Workday Prism Analytics. Raw data is imported into base datasets. Derived datasets are created from base datasets or other derived datasets. Transformations are applied in stages within derived datasets to prepare the data for analysis. The final transformed dataset can then be published for reporting and analytics. This diagram shows an example of blending data from multiple sources into a final derived dataset. The Workday HCM dataset and Salesforce dataset are imported into separate base datasets. A derived dataset blends these together by adding a join stage. Additional transformations prepare the final dataset for publishing. Workday recommends applying transformations in derived datasets rather than base datasets. This provides a layer of insulation between the raw data and transformations. Base datasets should only be transformed if all use cases require the same transformations. Note that union and join stages require multiple pipelines, so they are not available for base datasets with a single pipeline. Transformations should be done in derived datasets when they are use case specific. To fix incorrect dataset selection, derived datasets can be copied or deleted. Base datasets cannot be copied or deleted. The Manage Field stage enables you to modify field names, types, and visibility for later stages. Best practices for managing fields include: add to derived datasets to change names or types for joins and transformations. Review input field types, especially dates and IDs. Add to base datasets to catch unexpected import changes. Add to published datasets to catch unexpected changes. Use a maximum of 2 manage field stages per pipeline. Prism calculated fields allow you to define new fields using the Prism expression language. The output can be used in subsequent stages. The output of one Prism calculated field can be used in others, enabling multiple processing steps. Prism calculated fields are determined at publish time, so they perform better than Workday calculated fields. Use Prism calculated fields instead of Workday calculated fields where possible. You can add comments using ** in Prism expressions. The Functions Library tab lists available functions. The output type is determined by the expression, but you can nest expressions to change the type. Commonly used logical functions include case for if-else logic and coalesce to return the first non-null value. Common conversion functions are to date, to string, and to int. Common text functions include trim, substring, length, and concat. Date functions include date add, trunc, and today. Common window functions include row number, sum, avg, min, and max. Join stages allow you to join two datasets together, either an inner join or a full outer join. You specify the join conditions between the datasets. Join stages enable joining data from different sources into a unified view for analysis. The join type and keys are configured in the join stage settings. Union stages combine disparate datasets into a uniform layout and append them together. This is commonly used to add external data into Workday datasets. The output can be either a distinct union to remove duplicates or a standard union. This diagram shows an example dataset lineage with multiple derived datasets created from base datasets. Transformations are added in stages to prepare the final published dataset. Data transformations flow from one stage to the next. The output of each stage is the input to the next. When designing your lineage, consider reuse, maintenance, and troubleshooting to determine whether to configure transformations across multiple datasets. This diagram summarizes the overall process of importing data into base datasets, transforming the data in derived datasets, and publishing the final transformed dataset for reporting and analytics. The filter stage defines conditions to remove rows from a dataset. You can use basic options or advanced Prism expressions. The group by stage aggregates data by grouping fields. It summarizes detailed data into aggregated data for joining datasets of different granularity. You select grouping fields and a summarization method like sum, average, min, or max. In summary, this module covered derived datasets, pipelines, transformation stages, managing fields, and Prism calculated fields in Workday Prism Analytics. Thank you for watching our video, and please subscribe to our channel for more informative videos.
Thank you for attending the session. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also, feel free to ask your questions in the comment section below, and we will reply to them at the earliest.